Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Barbara Gustafson, founder of Discover Next Step. And what I've been doing lately, these past few weeks where we're kind of shut in, I've been reaching out to business owners who they may be struggling, but they're also changing up ways of how they're running their business. And they're doing well and getting some traction. And I thought of my friend, Amie Burkholder. She's the founder of BronzedBerry. She's going to share more in a minute about that company. But it's a natural sunless tanning and beauty company, and it's located near downtown Fredericksburg, Virginia. And she opened up this company because of her father's terminal battle with melanoma, and it changed her course forever. So she began to really dive into the dangers of tanning, and she uncovered a lack in the market for a safe and natural alternative. So she created it herself in 2010, I believe, almost 10 years ago. So welcome, Amie. So glad to have you with us.
Thank you. Yeah, next month it will be 10 years. I can't believe it.
Wow. Wow. So tell us where you're at now, because I know you're not in Fredericksburg, where it's been super rainy this week.
I'm not. I've been very fortunate. We have a motorhome. My family has an RV. And so we took an opportunity to come down to Florida and get some sun. The beach is like my happy place. So just putting toes in the sand a little bit, get a refresh so that we're ready to get back to business when all the businesses start opening up again.
Lucky you. So if you could share a little bit, because I know your story is very personal, would you mind sharing a little bit more about that and just how this started to evolve for you into the tanning industry?
Sure. I have a business marketing degree, and when I worked in normal kind of corporate jobs before starting my own business, and during my father's illness, I spent more time with him at the hospital, and I was taking more time off work, and I really wanted to work for myself to be able to kind of set my own goals, my own time. And I started looking into sunless tanning because melanoma, of course, is the deadliest form of skin cancer. And actually one person every minute in the United States dies of melanoma. And it's kind of called the silent killer because you don't really have symptoms until it's too late. And so with my dad's history of that, he had it 2 times, and the second time was terminal for him. I was looking at, well, how did he get this? How do I prevent myself from getting this? And I uncovered that being in a tanning bed at all increases your chance by 75%. So I was like, okay, that's it. I can never go out in the sun again. I'm going to be pale forever, but I love having a tan. And so that led me down sunless tanning. And as I started looking at the ingredients and looking at the manufacturing processes, I realized there's so many toxic chemicals in a lot of products in the market. I felt like I could do better. And so it led me down this path of starting my own sunless tanning business, working with a formulator to create natural products that are effective, yet gentle and clean.
Wow. And that's I'm sure that was a huge embarkment. And thank you for really, that's a huge need, something that many of us don't even think about. And I'm from the days where we used to do baby oil, iodine, and oh my goodness, I'm regretting it now. Yeah. So if you can kind of share, because I know you like holistic, you're into alternative things too, but when you think about really honoring your mind, body, and soul during this time, because we could be helping a ton of people, but forget to honor our own journey.
Yes.
What are some of the things that have helped you or that you recommend for people?
I really feel like maintaining a routine has been crucially important for my mental health throughout this whole process. So getting up at the same time I normally would, putting on real clothes, doing my hair and makeup like I normally would. And I personally always have a tan, sunless tan. So of course my tanning routine at home using our products, it is giving me a sense of normalcy during an abnormal time. And that sense of normalcy, not only am I feeling like I look myself, but that helps my mental clarity be able to think about the future. I think it's really important to think positive things, to be making plans for the future. So I'm including, my yoga, I'm still working out, doing all of those kind of normal things and routines, including my beauty treatments that I can do at home. And that has really kind of helped keep me calm, keep me focused, and keep me positive, which of course, as a mother and a wife, we can kind of control those the emotional upheaval in our home. And so trying to be as calm and stable as I can for my family too.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about your tanning products, because I was telling you earlier, we've had about 2 or 3 days in a row of nothing but rain. It's been miserable. I've had my happy lamp.
Right.
Today is sunny. I want to get out in the sun, and I want to stay out there for hours in case it rains again.
Soak it up. Well, May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and so I will be posting on my blog and through Instagram and things just some tips on keeping safe in the sun and ways to get tan without overdoing it. So the way sunless tanners work is they actually change the top layer of your skin and turn it brown. It isn't penetrating deep into the multiple layers of skin like the sun or a UV bed would. And so it isn't creating that DNA damage that ultimately can turn into skin cancer. And so that's the big difference. So sunless tanning does not have the same negative long-term effects that traditional tanning in the sun. Now, UV tanning is the most dangerous form of tanning that you can do. Being out in the sun and getting some vitamin D is great. You get your vitamin D daily allotment with 20 minutes. So above 20 minutes, you really do need to be wearing sunscreen. And that's for your kids too. I know kids don't like it, but tough. As parents, we get them used to it now, and that will become habit for them in the future. And mineral sunscreen is the best. But when it comes to sunless tanning, what I really love about our products is the way we manufacture them. We personally manufacture them here in Fredericksburg using clean ingredients. And for us, what that means is that we use European standards when we select our ingredients. So Europe has much higher, stricter standards for ingredients and toxicity when it comes to products on the market. It may surprise many of the listeners to know that in the US, you don't have to put your product into testing before it goes on the shelves. So it is up to the company themselves to say it is safe. And we only have about 12 or 13 ingredients that aren't allowed in cosmetic products and in beauty products, but in Europe there is like over 300 banned products. So at BronzedBerry, we use the strictest standards for our ingredients because we're looking at how does it really absorb into the skin? Does it mess with your endocrine systems? Is it going to create any sort of DNA damage? And overall, like anything, in terms of lungs, lips, all of that kind of thing. We take all that into consideration, and yet the product still works wonderfully, and it doesn't stink, and it is clean. It can, it's not harmful. And so all of those things to me are important.
Well, that's fabulous, but also very scary at the same time that we don't have the same regulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I know you've been working on some fun projects, and you've been kind of share how you're shifting in your business during this time and the fun project, just because I think it's fabulous.
Well, for a long time, our focus, we just opened our first physical retail studio in Fredericksburg last year around March. And so the past year, we've been really looking at trying to spread the word about, coming in and getting a spray tan at our studio. And so that is something that will be available as soon as the governor allows it again. But in the meantime, what I've been doing during this time of not being able to actually see clients is really trying to help focus some education on the wonderful products that we have available to use at your own home. And so, in fact, I have not spray tanned in over 2 months. I'm in solidarity with everybody. I can't get my tanning artist to spray tan me. So I've just been using our products as well. And we have lots of products to help keep you tan, but keep your skin looking and feeling great. And I have collaborated with seven including me, so 6 other brands. I'm including Barbara and the wonderful book she wrote. And we created what we're calling the Berg Box. And it really is about self-care. It's about things to do for yourself, for your mind, your soul, and your body during this time to help recharge, but still maintain kind of a great beauty routine and just feel good, look good, be good. And so the Berg Box launched yesterday, May 1st, and it sold out within a very short time, a couple hours really.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It was so good. And so what that showed us is that collaborating with other female business owners works. It works for the businesses. It's helping those kind of purchases help support businesses who are currently not able to see customers on a regular basis. We still have our overhead, right? So stores like Monkeys and Pie and Company and Day Spas, they have rent to pay. Some of them are still, of course, paying employees. They've got products sitting there. And so this is helpful. We can get our products into the hands of people who want it and in a fun way, because you're getting 7 different, this curated collection of self-care items. And so we do plan to do more Berg boxes in the future.
Good. And what a wonderful way to help each other out, but just to be able to partner, collaborate together. I think it's, even with the things that have been taken away, there are some opportunities, but it requires creativity to think out of in the regular routine. Fantastic. So where can people reach out to you if they have questions or they just want to see what you have?
Absolutely. Well, of course, we're on all social media. So on Instagram at BronzedBerry_spray tanning, on Facebook, BronzedBerry, our website, BronzedBerry.com, and the studio, BronzedBerryStudio.com. But on Instagram, we've got links to all of those things. So if somebody wants to reach out, if you just have a question, if you have a question about sunless tanning, if you've got a question about sunscreen, if you've got questions, concerns, please, I am here and available and would love to chat.
Fantastic. And when you get more products for your Berg Box, they're on your website too, correct?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay,
and it's fxbgbox.com is where we'll have updates and all of those things.
Excellent. Easy to remember. Well, thank you, Amie, so much for joining us. Enjoy that Florida sunshine and have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Bye.